I mean, am I here though? Can they hear me? Oh my, yeah. See my inhaler? I can't believe we're even here, y'all. The computer literally exploded last week. Like, I can't. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. It really, like, it was so bad in here last week that I thought somebody set me up. It was so bad because, like, I don't know if you're a computer people like that. I believe you are. So for some reason, the computer CPU was maxing out over and over and over again. Basically like a teenager stepping on the gas of his car, revving his engine till it turns off. Anyway, we're right back like we never left. It could have been because we went to Washington. Let's just get into the show. We got a bunch of topics. My name is Kasabian Lavoe. I will be your host with talent on loan from God. We're live from Las Vegas. This is the Kasabian Lavoe Show. It's the show that never ends. That's the honest truth. It's just never going to end. Yeah.
One time for the 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 one time. One time. Yeah.
Why'd I do that?
Sometimes all we need is one time. I just want to grab that one time.
Yeah.
One time.
My bad. I ain't been in a minute.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Girl, why you acting bashful? Come here. I see what you working with, and it's more than a handful.
I killed that.
Show these boys they was doing wrong. Make them feel some type of way. Bring you back to my place where we can escape.
Yeah, let's get away.
Hulu with some good wine. Why rush? This is our time. Can you open up to me? Let's talk about your past and sense of your soul for me. Show me
that it's all for me.
Embrace all your imperfections. Oh God, this is such a blessing. What a perfect night. I know that you know
that it's Kasabian. Kasabian Lavoe One. What's going on? Am I dark? It feels like it's really dark in here today. Well, we'll turn it up. Is that better? I don't know. It feels dark. It's hot. It's hot because we kept the heater on. What's going on, beautiful people? I miss y'all. My computer broke and it did noises. It was like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was tripping. I'm like, we got to do the show. Trump's in office. We just got back from Washington. Fuck no, we weren't doing no show. The computadora said, vete pa'l carajo. But we're back. I miss y'all. I'm sorry. I just had to get that out of my chest. I thought it was over for me, y'all. I don't want to buy a fucking new iMac. Oh, Pam is way too far. I don't like Pam being that far. I like Pam Beasley being over my shoulder, y'all. Don't judge at me. I need a little Puerto Rican comfo pop. ¿Cómo puñeta se dice eso? Confuku pop. All right, y'all. ChatGPT writes the intro. I do the show. It's been a minute, but I am Kasabian. I'll be your host with talent on loan from God. As long as the computer works, we're here. I was here 3 days last week, and it was terrible. But anyway, Let's get into the show. ChatGPT writes the intro. We do the topics. I come up with some cool stuff to talk about every day, all the times. Thank you for being here. Again, my talent's on loan from God. If anybody wants to purchase me that Rush Limbaugh print, that's dope. I would take it. Thank you so much. My beard is in a regrowing stage. I was going to go get a facial because I want to do an acid thing. But then they offered a gentleman's facial, which for sure I was like, pause. I don't know what that means. But anyway, I think I didn't have to shave my beard off. Really bad idea. Like, I was like, yeah, I got to shave all this. And they got to be able to scratch it and zap it. And she was like, no, we got other techniques. I fucking kicked myself in the nuts. Anyway, it's okay. We're in a regrowing stage. And I was maybe in there for plastic surgery. I'm looking around. Maybe it's time for me to look Hollywood pretty. What the fuck are we? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean. Anyway, ChatGPT writes the intro. We back. What's going? And I got hiccups. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Excuse me. The only place where we mix the madness of the news with the vibes. I asked ChatGPT to make it just a little bit lighter because it was kind of heavy, and it always goes here. But anyway. We mix the madness of the news with the vibes you need to get through the day. Let's jump right into tonight's lineup. It's wild. First, Bruno Mars gotta owe half the country money at this fucking point. I'm so confused as to what they're doing with Bruno Mars. But it's not my money, so do you. Do what you gotta do. But my man he's out here. Bruno probably owes $700 billion. The next song he's doing is gonna be with Jelly Roll and Post Malone. That's how bad it's getting. But yeah, my boy's out here hurting bad. We'll definitely get into that and talk a little bit about that song. And just to get you through it, my boy Trump is back. How exciters! I'm excited. No, I'm so happy that he's here causing all this kerfuffle, and I'm just watching the money go ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. But we'll discuss everything and more. And of course, he's making headlines. Why wouldn't Donald Trump come back and not make headlines? This is great content. Now, Andre 3000 is either a lyrical genius or he's a professional troll. I'm going to tell you that I love Andre. So this is not hate, because I love Andre 3000. But I do want Andre to understand that we see completely through that bullshit. I was dead laughing. Hold on. It's really bothering me that the light has the zebra stripes on the screen. It's just driving me crazy. I'm sorry. Andre 3000 is he's really fucking with us in a big way. Let's get into the Drake lawsuit. Got to keep up on what's going on with that with Universal. We'll speak of all that drama. And imagine getting a tattoo under anesthesia. And, well, you know, what could go wrong when you have 8 tattoo artists tatting on your body while you're asleep? Anyway, here's one for the glitter girls. I love glitter girls. Big foreheads and glitter. That's what got me here. Did you know that we're in the middle of a glitter shortage? Yeah, me neither. But it was something I saw on TikTok, so I started to do some journalistic investigation. Meanwhile, DeepSeek AI is shaking things up. And what is FOBO? Are you suffering from FOBO? It's running decisions everywhere. Excuse me. Yeah, it's running decisions everywhere. And Netflix is asking for more money. I think they should have put the comment after that because I read it wrong, like Ron Burgundy. Netflix thinks that they can keep upping the price and we're just going to keep paying it. I am. All I'm asking for is incentives. We'll discuss. And if that wasn't enough, we got a story about the doll that doubles as a hit woman. And she has a friend. It's so dope. I want to meet her. Stick around, hit the like button. Let's break all this down. Follow. We need more subs. We're at 814. I think every single one of y'all. This has been a long journey, and we're not done. It ebbs and flows. I'm just glad y'all here. Stick around. Y'all already know what time it is. That's what rappers say. So I have to say it when I feel like I'm a rapper. So I'm doing a rapper hand. So I gotta say, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all know where we at. All type of stuff. When I was a rapper, I had to say all types of just riddles and shit for no reason. Anyway, we'll break all that down here on the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Let's get into it. First and foremost, which I know it's crazy, but I got to get this like completely off my chest. If Bruno Mars puts out another song with just anybody, he did the Brazilian song that boom banjum bow do do jow whatever the fuck he did. Bruno owes so much. It's crazy. He's really out here shaking ass, and it's corny. That song with Sexy Red, that shit is ass. Please, if we gonna put out music this year, I'm gonna put out music this year because I'm broke, so I gotta put out music. But if you gonna put out music, at least don't tell everybody you broke. We don't need to know Bruno Mars is broke. Hey, that song is just ass though. The funny thing about Bruno's song is that I really thought it was gonna be good because he's been on a run. And the Brazilian song is going crazy in Brazil. They're doing a little dance to it. Da, 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 da. I don't know what he says, but that shit look good, don't it? Don't do this. You gotta stop. Go to WWE. If he goes to WWE, that's how you know he's really broke. If he opens for Floyd at Floyd's next fight, that's how we know Bruno's broke. If Bruno goes and sings to the firefighters like John Legend, we are ordinary people, the firefighters was like, dog, what the fuck do you mean? The funniest shit I heard was on the Joe Budden podcast, and they were like, why didn't he sing Green Light? Yo, dog, where's the laugh? That shit was so funny. Give me the green light. I'm ready to go right now. All them jail dudes would have went crazy. That shit was funny. What else I got to get off my chest? Trump is back. Now, we were in Washington. I saw the thing. It was dope. Didn't get to sit in the little area, but I was there. I appreciated it. Felt majestical and magical. It's just amazing. Now what happens, right? We shake shit up. It's time to really make changes. It's time to really get to it. Now, this isn't going to change everything. This is going to set things in motion. That's the best that we could hope for. Plant your seeds. Plant your seeds and water those seeds. You got to water the fuck out of those seeds because you need a lot of seeds to grow so that this is going to work out for you. So you better go plant your seeds and you better water those seeds. What else? Andre 3000 got on stage in front of 100,000 people and said, and he said, y'all thought that was some dope ass shit? And everybody's like, yeah, it's fucking crazy. He was like, that don't mean nothing. I just made that whole shit up. Andre 3000 is a fucking clown. This motherfucker is crazy. He said, I made that whole shit up. Me, fucking dick. Why didn't he get canceled for that? That's wild. That's for real. That's just wild. I haven't talked about the Drake lawsuit because one, it's one of the biggest bitch moves I've ever seen. And I don't think he has a real case. I haven't seen him have a real case since the beginning of this shit. He sounds like a spoiled little bitch. He sounds like a spoiled little brat. There's a lot of spoiled littles that he sounds like, but this just doesn't sound like he has a leg to stand on top of it. You can sue, you can try, you can expose, but the problem is you use the same shit. So are you exposing yourself as well? Or are you just throwing a tantrum? Either way, it's not going to go good. We all have a downside to our career, and did we ever think that Drake was going to have a downside on his career? Probably not. But we're here, and it's a thing. Pursuing the label because of a song, bro, you know what I've said in diss records? Are you crazy? Get the fuck out of here. No. There's been a trend as well. I'm just trying to run through everything that I wanted to get off my chest. There's been a trend of tattoos being done under anesthesia. You go in and you get like 5 to 7 tattoo artists. Then they go to a dentist office or some shit. They knock you out and then they fucking go crazy. Tat you head to toe. You don't feel a thing. You just wake up and your whole body's in extreme trauma. Do you know that when I got Dory on my stomach, I felt my body having pains that I've never felt. Like I met my threshold. I gave it a 10-minute break and I went back. And she's like, I can't believe you finished. I couldn't believe either. I spent 8 hours or 9 hours on my ribs. Bro, I ripped a paper towel roll in half from the fucking pain from him tattooing my goddamn ribs. Do you understand that tattooing hurts? Going to sleep isn't going to take away the pain. It's just going to fucking wake you up into trauma. Like, you might wake up like, because your fucking whole body just hurts and shit. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Some 40-fucking-1-year-old, basically me, went and got tattooed and died. That's crazy, dog. Man up. Stop being a little bitch. Take your tattoos. Do the sittings. Find somebody that's gentle or fucking just get it done. But to die over it, I'm good. I don't even like my tattoos anymore. Like, I wish I would have never got them because let me tell you stories about tattoos. When I got tattoos, 10 tattoos looking like you a killer. That was a quote from a song from Chameleonaire. 10 tattoos looking like he a killer. Whatever. Great song. Anyway, that changed because of Ink Master and all these goddamn tattoo shows. So yeah, tattoos were so fucking cool until every fucking hot chick in America had better ink than any gangster you could even imagine. Like, they started to take the $20 tattoos and they turned them into $2,000 tattoos, which was dope. But tattoos were so taboo and so just like, and poo-pooed upon that when I first had them, oh, this is crazy. I can't believe you did that. And then fucking everybody and their mom got tattoos. Motherfuckers that do their throat first. You're very special if you go for your throat first. Just being honest with you. If you think that tattooing your throat is going to be the way to go, that's fucking wild. That's wild. Anyway, let's get into the show. ChatGPT killed that intro. And now let's just talk about what's going on. AI. AI is the future. There's so many things that AI will cause and change, and we're just at the beginning of it all. DeepSeek AI. Move over ChatGPT. There's a new AI king in town. A Chinese startup is flipping the AI world on its head with models that are cheaper, faster, and topping the app charts. Could this be the end of the US dominance in AI? Let's talk DeepSeek. So, I'll give you the Reuters clip, and then I'll tell you everything that I learned today about this and what's really going on with the global economy and America. Reuters, a Chinese startup, DeepSeek's launch of its latest AI models, which they say are on par or better with the industry-leading models in the United States at a fraction of a cost, and it's threatening to upset the technology world. Price and money is king. There's an exposure to other parts of the world that now have a quality of life that we seek at a much cheaper and more affordable, less stress. People live a much better, peaceful life away from America, and we're living according to made-up numbers. It's been my problem since I was a child. When milk was expensive, I was like, why can't they just make milk $3 and that's it? And it'll just always be $3. Now, I get it. Economically speaking, that maybe doesn't make sense. But there has to be a formula that does. And you can't tell me there isn't, because that I don't buy. Sometimes you can't just have a market gain of 60 or 70% of your of your investment. Excuse me, not profits. Meaning, yeah, maybe you can sell milk for $3 and still make money, right? Let's say they can sell milk for $3.00 and they still made $2 billion in profits a year. At the moment, though, milk is like $7 and they're making like $70 billion a year. You see what I'm saying? They can take the cut. They're still going to make money. It's not going to change. For example, the money that they're not going to make wouldn't change the infrastructure or affect the product. It would just affect how much money they make. It's like, yeah, I'm 1,000% for economics, but I'm 1,000% for not getting fucked for free. The company has attracted attention in global AI circles after writing in a paper, this is amazing, last month that the training of DeepSeek V3 required less than $6 million worth of computing power from a NVIDIA H800 chip. Yeah, go NVIDIA. DeepSeek's AI assistance powered by DeepSeek V3 has overtaken rival ChatGPT to become the top-rated free application available in the Apple App Store in the United States. The quality and cost efficiency of DeepSeek's models have flipped the narrative on its head. They are also cheaper to use. DeepSeek R1 was released last week, and it's 20 to 50 times cheaper than OpenAI's O1 model. O1 on OpenAI is $200 a month. Nobody knows why. OpenAI needed trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars to develop what we know today as ChatGPT. And this is the problem with technology, that with the growth of technology, the waste of money becomes very apparent. This company was able to do what ChatGPT did in not only and this could be because of AI, but they were able to complete a whole new AI chatbot engine with a fraction of the price. And from what I made, I'm not sure exactly how this works, but it seems to be about 50 cents per task. So they charge you tasks, like the way it operates, like depending on what type of tasks you do. But it's about 50 cents a month for the product. It's still cheaper than, or a couple dollars really. It's a weird breakdown. But again, ChatGPT is free for a couple of actions and then you have to pay. I pay $20. It's not bad. It's frustrating that the computer version isn't the app version. I think that's a fucking load of bullshit. The fact that I pay for my app and then it doesn't even recognize itself on my computer, that's a problem. Now, I love ChatGPT and I'm a loyal person, but I will be experimenting and seeing what's going on with this. Another thing that China keeps on doing is that the Chinese people that are there and the implants from America that have gone there are just exposing how cheap it is to live there. When they grocery shop, like it looks like the 90s, like when you spent $200 and filled your basket. We're paying inflated and over and over inflated prices on top of an overinflated just economic system. It's broken. At one point it made sense, but it stopped making sense a while ago. And if China keeps doing shit like this, you know what's funny is that I remember we used to fear the Chinese laws and the rules because we felt like they were overstepping. Now we beg for those rules and those laws. I don't know. Life scares the fuck out of me. Have you ever heard of FOBO? Yo tampoco. Yo no sé qué es FOBO. It's not FUBU. That's for us, by us. This is FOBO.
Oh, God.
FOBO is very scary. The fear of becoming obsolete. AI is helping businesses run smoother, but this was supposed to be like my first topic of the year was AI taking over jobs. It's getting worse. AI is helping businesses run smoother, but it is running over the employees in the process. FOBO, the fear of becoming obsolete. Yep, that's the term, and it's on the rise. Workers are wondering if their jobs are on the next chopping block, and let's break down what's really going on in the workplace. Unfortunately, studies show that within the next 5 years, by 2030, I think it was about 50 jobs that will probably be obsolete due to AI. Most of them are customer service jobs, and believe that the jobs that are on the rise are truck driver jobs and chauffeur jobs and things of that nature. That shit's crazy. That's crazy. We are flipping. It's amazing. Stories out of Business Insider. Rapid AI advances present an alluring opportunity for businesses to boost productivity and efficiency. But while CEOs battle their FOMO and race to adopt the new technology, their employees are experiencing a different side of AI revolution, and that's FOBO, the fear of becoming obsolete. It references to workers' fears that the speed of intelligence is overdeveloping and outpacing them. And it's just to pause for a second. It's beyond outpacing. Like AI it gets better every fucking day, and it really does. And it's starting to show more and more. So if you weren't worried, you best be worried. It's outpacing the reskilling of the employees, leaving them redundant in the workplace. There's a lot of things that AI can do that people don't do that well because we don't retain that type of memory and we're not able to process in that fashion. For example, note-taking. It's amazing what AI has done for note-taking. Recent Gallup polling indicates FOBO is on the rise. A survey was taken in the U.S. and 22% of respondents said that they're worried about the jobs becoming obsolete. It's gone up 17% since 2020. It's getting scary. And by 2030, there's a huge shift in a lot of customer service-based jobs. They have taught the chat GPTs and the DeepSeeks of the world emotions. And they teach it how to invoke emotion. It's formulaic when you speak to someone. Someone doesn't care that you care. They just want to hear it. And you have to say it in a tone that's believable. You think you can't train a robot to go, I want you to know that I understand how you feel. And I'm going to do everything I can to help you. That's it. You're going to go, thanks. Well, help me. And then the robot's like, bet. I'll help. Because the robot got stuck. You don't get it? That's not funny? That's funny. That's not funny. That was funny. Because robot's like, oh, I can help you. I have feelings too. And then it dies. AI is taking over. And they even had that weird ass podcast that was 2 fucking AI robots. And they found out they were AI. And they were like, oh my God, we're not real. We're robots. What are we going to do? And I was like, what the fuck? I still think that was fake. People are so weird. Anyway, what else is going on? There's a glitter shortage. I love women with big foreheads and glitter. It's a thing. Well, there's a rumor that we're running out of glitter, and it's been shining on the internet for years, but is it real or is this just an urban legend? Because how is glitter made? Nobody knows. I saw this on TikTok and I started doing some digging. Let's talk about the sparkling conspiracy. Why is there a glitter shortage? There isn't. The idea of a glitter shortage is just an internet urban legend that's been circulating since 2018. The rumor has been fueled by a New York Times article and a social media post. Social media posts. However, there's no confirmed evidence of a glitter shortage. But there's only 2 companies that make glitter. GlitterX is like the mafia in glitter. And when you purchase glitter as a big distributor, you have to sign some crazy ass NDAs and probably like the world's most strictest NDAs ever. So glitter as a business, I think they're in New Jersey as well. I was fucking blown away at how much information I learned about glitter. That's what happens when I can't sleep. Shout out to glitter. Now, I'm married and I love whatever. Whatever the fuck I don't believe in marriage. I got a forever girlfriend. But have y'all heard of La Muñeca, or in English, the doll? She's a hit woman. I want to meet her so bad. I just want to talk to her and see how crazy she really is, because I am so blown away. This story feels like it's straight out of a Netflix. Excuse me, I don't know why I do this. I get excited and I can't read. The story feels like it's straight out of a Netflix special. A Colombian woman nicknamed The Doll has been arrested for leading a network of hitmen from betrayal to drive-bys. This is a crazy story and you're going to want to listen. Stories out of Newsweek. A 23-year-old woman, she's a bit young, so I don't know if I want to meet her yet. Maybe give her a little bit of time to season up. A 23-year-old, but what she's done is so amazing. This is shit. This is crazy. I want to produce this or be a part of this when it becomes a movie. This shit is nuts. Stories out of Newsweek. A 23-year-old woman is accused of leading a network of hitmen in Colombia and has been arrested. My daughter's about to be 20. You know how fucking crazy that would be if she did this? I would love her. My baby. I'd be so happy. Karina Julith Ojeda. Yo no sé qué es eso, Rodríguez. ¿Cuántos nombres tú tienes, Eva? Karen Rodriguez is also known as La Muñeca, which translates from Spanish to English, the doll. On Sunday, she was arrested for her alleged involvement in carrying out several high-profile killings in, where the fuck is this? Barrancaramia. Is that in like Colombia? Barrancabermeja. Kamehameha. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it. Allegedly ordered by Los de la M Gang. That's crazy. I don't even know what that means. Rodriguez was the alleged mastermind behind the murders of her ex-boyfriend, Devivi Jesus, on July 23rd. She allegedly got him to agree to meet up and settle a financial dispute, but once at the location, 2 men on motorcycles shot him in a drive-by. Rodriguez was arrested along with 2 other accomplices, Paula Valentine, Julia Ruda. Why are they 4 named? A 24-year-old, also known as Golda Zacaria, or the fat hit woman. And her other accomplice is known as Lipodoglio, which translates in English to liposuction. Anyway. These women are fantastic, and I would love to read more about them, and I want to produce the movie about La Muñeca y la Gorda Zacario. That's the best name. I'm going to name my next album La Gorda Zacario. That's what I'm going to name it. What was gross? Fuck you. Thank you for being here. I missed you too. Netflix keeps on raising prices, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm not here for it. But I'm going to tell you why. I got like a real gripe. This has been a gripe of mine for a lot of things. For example, minimum wage. Every time there's a minimum wage increase, it only increases minimum wage. It doesn't increase people that make more than minimum wage that do deserve an increase. And businesses can't see it that way. So it's a terrible way to even discuss money. See how I just did that? That fucked you up, right? Because I just showed you both aspects of how that shit affects people. Anyway, Netflix is coming for your wallet again, and they're not shy about it. With subscription prices rising across the board, is the streaming habit something that you need to break? I don't know. Let's talk about this. Let's break down what's changing and why. And here's my beef before we get into it. Stories out of The Verge. But as a subscriber that pays for the highest tiers of all my subscriptions because I don't want ads, I am not seeing enough bang for my buck. Either the ads are so fucking bad that I could never go back, or somebody's lying to me somewhere. For example, I don't get there's no more series that drop in whole. I hate this whole episodal shit. It's probably one of the worst things that's happened to streaming. It costs too much to pay for streaming if I have to wait a week for the goddamn show. I want to watch The Pit all at once. Don't make me wait. God damn it. The Verge, and that's HBO, so don't even get me started. Netflix is raising prices yet again. In its latest earning reports released on Tuesday, the streaming service announced that we are adjusting prices today across most plans in the US, Canada, Portugal, and Argentina. Netflix spokesman Momo Zhu tells The Verge that the ad-supported tier is increasing from $6.99 to $7.99 a month, while the standard ad-free tier will go from $15.49 to $17.99. What the fuck do I get with that? And the highest premium is going from $22.99 to $24.99. I'm paying $25 a month for Netflix. I used to get Netflix on DVDs. I still got some of them shits I stole from y'all. Why y'all keep doing this shit to me? The price hikes will go into effect during subscribers' next billing cycle. Way to go. As we continue to invest in programming and deliver more value for our members, we will occasionally ask our members to pay a little more so that we can reinvest in the future in further improvement in Netflix. I get it. You want to make better choices and make your company bigger and better. Fine. But you got to give me more shows. It's got to be worth it. I'm not paying this goddamn much money. It's not HBO good. It's not. And I don't know anybody that can even say that. Yeah, you get the discount. But that's not fair that you have to have a whole nother product to catch a discount over here. That's irritating. You want to know what bothers me about that? Walmart goes, oh, we'll pay for your Paramount. But you got to cancel your Paramount and then set it up with them. Why can't Paramount and Walmart figure that shit out in the back? I'm not going to get rid of my Walmart Plus app, so just square that shit away and cut that bill. Anyway, that's the show. I was so glad my computer didn't break all the way. I cried a little bit. I was like, what is happening to me? I thought I crushed a fucking black cat. I don't know. The neighbors, my neighbors got a fucking black cat. It looks like Sabrina the Teenage Witch's cat. I was hurt, bro. No, but it's not just Walmart, by the way. What I'm saying is when you have a subscription that goes, oh, if you have us, you get somebody else for free. Or, for example, I just found out if I got Amazon Prime, I get Grubhub for free. I can't set it up. I'm pissed the fuck off. I've had Amazon Prime for fucking 10 years or some shit. And now I pay $10 for Grubhub. Give me my free Grubhub. Give me my free Paramount, free Grubhub, free Stars, free Showtime. I pay for everything else. I pay $300 a month in apps, but I pay for so many different apps. I'm not upset with them. I just wish they would work together a lot better to do better. You know what I'm saying? Just do better for us as customers. God damn it. ChatGPT gonna replace you bitches. Oh man, I'm glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back. I'll be here Wednesday. Thank y'all for being here with me. I was really upset because I wanted to come and talk all that Trump shit, but maybe it was for the best. Thank y'all again. I really just appreciate being here because I can get shit off my chest, and sometimes I get lonely. I really do. And I know people don't get that. I live in a house full of people, but even those people can't take away the loneliness. And I know that shit's hard to understand, and it is Mental Health Mondays, but I don't want to leave everybody with a heavy note. Just know that I appreciate y'all. I'm fine. I am fine. I'm just emotionally sound. Thank God. Hey yo, Loner. We can fight. I mean, however you want to do this. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I might be. Nah, let's do something gangster. My bad. Hold up. Nah, this is emo too. No, but I'm good. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all Wednesday. We got more topics. We got more things. We got everything. The show don't ever end. Shout out to everybody that came out. Shout out to everybody that watches the clips.
All these young boys want $1 million.
You know what time it is.
Fucking view.
It's just what rappers say. We don't know what time it is. We don't wear watches.
That's the difference.
Them Paddocks be fake as shit. 6ix9ine had 6 watches with no arms on them. Them shits was just faces.
Really talking shit. I die about it. Say the same.
My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Wine.
I'm Rowdy. Piper or Ric Flair, Stone Cold with the rock glare. Yeah, I'll take it there. I don't really care.
All right, Wednesday, we in here like swimwear.
Add up. It's just simple subtraction.
I'm always on the move.
I got that traction. Yeah.
It's Kasabian Lavoe. Wow.
No asking. In 10 years, I ain't slept yet.
Yeah.
In 10 years, I ain't slept yet. They say the head is heaviest that wear the crown.
Let's go.
That's why I'm always looking down.
And that's a bar.
Nightmare.
That boy got bars. All right, I gotta go. All right, y'all.